New ick unlocked. I'm so grossed out right now. Guys, when they try to dress for a festival, like all the guys dressing for Coachella, I'm like, bleh. Like, it's so cringy. Their outfits are so, I'm like, oh god. Like, they're trying so hard and it just doesn't look good. Just such an ick. So, let me know if you agree. Something about a guy dressing for a music festival is like just really gross.
Unless there is a specific dress code to follow, then you can wear what you want to wear. Also, putting effort into your appearance is supposed to be a plus, not that you should really mind that.
My ex-boyfriend said the main reason that he broke up with me is because I brought up the orange peel theory and he thought it was ridiculous. And you know what? I would like someone who wants to peel an orange for me. Really would. Not gonna ask you to. I just want to know that you would. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, he didn't break up with you because he didn't want to peel an orange for you. He broke up with you because you're the type of person who uses viral TikTok trends to test people. No one wants to be constantly tested and played with like the relationship's a game. Because it's going to start with the orange peel theory, then you're going to do the ketchup test, and then the next thing you know, he doesn't know when and where the hidden camera is going to be next with you testing him with some new challenge. I just think it's so disingenuous that she's trying to say that he just couldn't handle peeling oranges when the reality is that he didn't want to handle being constantly tested. And based on the way she also dodges accountability, I don't blame him.
Why can't we just be adults and stop doing so much testing? Because they point towards a lack of maturity. Now watch this next one pretty closely as you'll notice the exposing.
Top 3 worst icks in a man, part 1.
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Y'all need to check this out right now.
Okay, I am the problem.
So tell us why.
I went on a date with this guy, and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. Just come over. And I was like, cool.
Okay, he sound like a little nice one. But, girl, what happened? Because we need to know.
So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like... Like, what?
What? Are you freaking serious right now?
And, like, I just wanted him to, like, try, and then for me to be like, no. You know what I mean?
So, basically, you wanted to reject him for your own self-gratification.
I wasn't going to sleep with him. I feel ugly. This is what...
At least she showed some self-awareness in the beginning when she said that she was the problem. Yet how could she possibly be upset that he decided to respect her boundaries? Now you gotta love this next one-liner.
If you can feel that your man is cheating, oh boy, why can't you tell when he's unhappy?
You ready? So yeah, about that, I ain't gonna lie, babe, I don't think we're gonna be able to go out to eat no more.
Why not?
Because I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? My pockets are looking a little bit low right now. I had a lot of stuff to pay for, so I ain't got no money on me to take you out to eat.
I mean, that's not a problem. You can go. You can go. I got you.
I'm saying though, but I don't have no money to pay for the food.
I'm gonna pay for it, baby. You always pay for the food. Shoot. Come on, let's go.
I wasn't saying, but I don't
No, you and me is hungry, babe. I want to eat out today. I'm for a cookie.
I ain't gonna lie, I really don't want you to be spending your money on me. I'd rather have me pay for it, but I don't got no money for me to pay for it right now. So.
You always do the treating. I'm gonna treat you, okay? No problem at all. Let's go. Come on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You hungry?
I got you, baby.
All right, now I just want to make sure.
There's nothing wrong with me paying for our food. Come on.
That was rather refreshing to watch. Things do in fact happen and she decided to react maturely. Now this next one has got to be a result of wanting to be strong and independent.
Now that I'm in my 30s, I I think I see it now, and it's so weird how like glaringly obvious it becomes. And I've talked to other women in their 30s too, and they say it always happens like right around the same time. Yep. And you're in your 30s, and if you happen to not have kids in your 30s, and you happen to not have a husband in your 30s, all of a sudden it hits you in the face, and you just start to see all these flaws, and then you start to think that the only thing that you want, and I'm not even kidding, it's like the only thing that you want is just one person that you can just completely rely on, that you can just do this thing called life with, and a kid.
Nice. I'm so glad that you're admitting to that.
You have to understand that if you're not looking at your finances, anything could be going on with you.
So if I put my trust in you to make sure that you keep the finances and you pulling money out on the low for years, you're stealing.
It's not stealing.
It's stealing.
I don't know. Well, that's the wrong word.
Because I trust you not to do it.
Not stealing.
I trust you to maintain the finances and put them where they belong. Not for you to duck them off in an escape account.
It's not stealing.
Well, yeah, just to be like
She's
accurate,
entitled to have
she
what
is.
he brings in.
Okay, but
wouldn't that be her fund then? She didn't need an escape account.
I was about to say, okay, so that is part of it. I feel like where she's going wrong.
Said escape account negates the fact that she's married and she's going to get half anyway. I think the fact that she's labeling it an escape account is, I think that's the shady part. But she could have said rainy day. She didn't say.
It did say rainy day.
No, not to him.
If the account was made with his money, which it was, then that's a problem. And let's continue.
So look, although yes, there is a level of accountability for the person who does make the decision when they are ultimately the only one in control of that decision. I agree. However, there is a level of influence. And if you are under the influence and you do make a poor decision, then that person who influenced you is part to blame. Not whole, but part to blame. And literally, like the way I look at both of it is like the mother's a co-conspirator. Like,
well, that's
how I look at it. They were a thief. The mom is a co-conspirator, and she really did not have access to it.
He said he found out because he went into the account.
She had her own account that she was putting money into. If you're my wife, or even if you're not my wife, whoever you are, and I say, hey, you run the cashier to my storefront, right? You're the cashier. All the transactions are going to come to you, but you're pulling money out the register. You're stealing from the business.
It's hard to believe how this was actually a debate here. If they wanted to set aside some money together, then that would have been a whole different story. Next, we got an influencer calling out some behavior.
One time when I was taking a shower at my ex's house, I come out of the shower and I see him going through my phone. And I had no idea he even knew my passcode. So I'm like tripping out. He's tripping out because for the life of me, I could not be faithful to this man. I immediately lunge for the phone. He starts running. I'm chasing him around his apartment. The towel has fallen. He was very agitated, but I knew he hadn't gotten to the hard hitters yet because there was some crazy stuff on there and his reaction was like upset, but not like flabbergasted.
Y'all, for the life of me, listen, all you have to do is not cheat. What do you mean? She talking about he was running away with the phone?
They want a guy that's got all the luxury things that these guys have. They want that, but they don't know what come with that. The key to controlling a man is understanding him. There's a book by Dr. Miles Monroe. Dr. Miles Monroe is called Understanding the Power and the Purpose of a Man. Then he got one for Understanding the Power and the Purpose of a Woman. It's a bad book. So they never learn to really value each other. So everything is based off feelings.
Seems like character is the new currency nowadays, because it does in fact take time and energy to develop yourself into an awesome person. Now this next row is just hilariously in disbelief.
How much a man gotta make to be with you?
He gonna work at Kroger's, I don't care.
How? Hold on, bro. How? He proposed to her, but not with the ring that she wanted. Maybe he couldn't afford it. You go and look at the comments of this video, and I'm gonna add the creator of this video in the description so you can find it and watch it for yourself, the travesty. Well, if he told you which ring he wanted, and you didn't buy that one, I would have denied it too. You're gonna turn down a life with someone who wants to give their whole entire life to you, bust their ass to create a family with you, just because you didn't get the princess cut carat diamond ring that you wanted? Are you insane? Are you nuts? This is insanity. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. This is why passport bros are winning. Because they'll say, you know what? Don't worry about it. I can just get a simple band for my wife in Colombia who looks better, who doesn't wear wigs, who don't wear all the crazy lashes, all the crazy makeup, who don't wear bonnets and pajamas outside, and who's gonna love me and appreciate me. I'll just get her a ring. Save the money and buy us a house and have a family there. We need to wake up. This is ridiculous.
That should be a pretty easy red flag for him to spot. Plus, it's so much more about the other person and the marriage than a ring. Really hope you enjoyed these ones today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.